Okay, so Ethan, let's look at solving linear equations involving brackets. So yesterday we were solving equations which were maybe something like 2x plus 1 equals to 5, such kind of equations. We did not do any sort of equation that involved brackets, like the two questions that you can see here. So today I want us to now move a step further and look at some linear equations that do have brackets. So this is a series of videos, and we'll do, I think, 4 videos on equations involving linear brackets. So the secret is just one and the same, like what we were doing yesterday. There's only one thing that is different. So when you've got brackets like this, all right, let me just underline that. The only thing that you need to do, if you are making a statement, you should make this statement. The only thing that you need to remember is that the number outside multiplies each and every term inside the brackets. I'm going to say that again. The number of variable outside the brackets multiplies each and every term inside the brackets. So like in this case, let's look at our question here. Okay, this question that we've got here, we've got a 2 outside. So before we do anything, it means the 2 gets to multiply everything inside the bracket. So it's going to be 2 times x minus, because there is a minus there, 2 times 1. Then everything equals to 6. Now, once we do this, what we are trying to do is to get ourselves to the equations that we were dealing with yesterday, because they are easier. So once we do this, you'd find that when you multiply 2 by x, you are going to get 2x minus 2 equals to 6. Now, yesterday, I think you can remember, this is now something that is similar to what we were doing yesterday. So at this point here, we do the same things that we were doing yesterday. So we've got the 2 that is attached with the x, so we're not going to do anything with it. We've got minus 2. So we're going to do the opposite, okay? And then we're going to add 2 on both sides so that these 2 can cancel, if you can remember what we were doing yesterday. So then if we do that, that leaves us with the 2x, because this is gone now, equals, what is 6 plus 2 gives us 8. Okay. Now, here what we've got is multiplication, and we said we need to do the opposite of multiplication. If you can remember very well, we divide by 2. We divide by 2. So it means the 2 would disappear, and then we're going to have x equals to, and then on your calculator you just do 8 divided by 2, which gives you 4. So you can see, this will be a bit longer than the other videos. You can see that the most important thing is to multiply out. So let me just write that here. To multiply out the brackets. That's the statement that mathematicians make. I don't really think it makes any sense, but either way, we say we need to multiply out the brackets, meaning we need to get rid of the brackets. How do we get rid of the brackets? Whatever is outside multiplies each and every term inside the brackets. So you can see, if you say x is equal to 4, this statement here is true, because we are going to say 2, then where there is x, we are going to put 4 minus 1. We are saying this should be equal to 6. Now you can see that 4 minus 1 is 3 times the 2 which is outside, and it gives us 6. So it means our answer here is very much correct. So let us now look at the other part of the question, which is this one here. We'll do about 8 examples, and I want you to be making notes on everything that you see is making sense. So let's look at this question here, which says 3, open brackets, y plus 2, closed brackets equals to 15. We want to find the value of this y here. So what we are saying is we need to multiply out the brackets by multiplying 3 by any other term that is inside the bracket. So what we are going to say now is 3 times y plus, because there is a plus there, then 3 times 2 equals to 15. Now, when we say 3 times y, what we are getting is 3y plus 6 equals to 15. Now, if you look at this sort of equation here, and let me circle this equation here, it is the same as the equations that we were doing yesterday. So it makes our life easier when we get to this point here. So let's just look at now this question, which is 3y plus 6 equals to 15. This is the same as what we were doing yesterday and the work that I sent to you. The 3 is attached to the y, which we are trying to find, so we're not going to do anything here. We've got a plus 6 here. So what we are going to do here is say minus 6 on both sides. I think this rule now is very much clear with you. This makes that 6 to cancel out, leaving us with 3y equals 15 minus 6. 15 minus 6 should give us 9. All right? Now we've got this 9 here, and we are trying to find y. But this y is being multiplied by 3. So the opposite of multiplication is division, so we are going to divide as we agreed yesterday, which implies that on our calculator we are saying 9 divided by 3. So if we do 9 divided by 3 there, you'd find that your y is equal to 3. We can equally prove that this is true, because if we put 3 where there is y, the left-hand side should give us 15. So it is always good to prove our answers. Let's just see if that is going to be true. Okay, so what we are going to do now is to say 3, open brackets, where there is y we put 3 plus 2. Let's see if this is going to give us 15. You can see that I've got 3 plus 2 gives us 5, then brackets with a 3 there. And you know that brackets imply multiplication. If we do 3 times 5, we get 15. So it means this answer is very much correct. So Ethan, the most important thing here is to multiply out the brackets. Always remembering the fact that it is the term that is outside the brackets that gets to multiply each and every term inside the brackets. That is very, very important, and that will always stay true. So please, let's watch the second video again that talks about some other questions on linear equations involving brackets. So what I want you to do is to make some important notes, like this one here, which we say we need to multiply out the brackets. Multiplying out the brackets implies that we multiply the number or the term that is outside the brackets with each and every term inside the brackets, and then from there we just do the normal thing of solving equations. So thank you very much, and please make your notes like I've always told you, and let's see what the second video is going to have. Okay.